Hi everyone, I am Bhagyashree Jangle from TECOM. Today we will learn about the ETL model using the Rapid Manner application. So there is a assignment number 4 for organization your choice. Choose a set of business process, then design the star snowflake schema for analyzing this process. So according to we use to design basic ETL model using the Rapid Manner application. So we will learn how to install the Rapid Miner software in our PC and then we perform the practical related to the tool. So first understand what does the ETL means. ETL stand for extract, transform and load. An ETL tool extract the data from different RDBMS source system. Transform the data like applying calculation, concat, etc. And then load the data to the data warehouse system. The data is loaded in the data ware system in the form of dimension and fact table. So learn about the extraction, the staging area required during the ETL load. There are various reasons why staging area is required. The source system are only available for the specific period of time to extract the data. This period of time is less than of total data load time. Therefore, staging area allow you to extract the data from the source system and keep in the staging area before the time slot ends. Staging area is required when you want to get the data from the multiple data sources together or if you want to join two or more systems together. For example, you will not able to perform the SQL query joining the two tables from two physically different databases. So SQL is nothing but the structured query language. Data extraction time slot for different systems is vary as per the time zone and the operation hours. Data extracted from source system can be used in multiple data warehouses system, that is operational data, stored, etc. The ETL tool allow you to perform the complex transformation and the require extra area to the stored data. There is the graphical represent or we can say the pictorial representation of the data, that is data source. Here the data are stored, staging area, this is warehouse, then data marts. These are the user which we are use data analysis, then reporting, mining and the flat file, and here the operational system. Whatever the data are used by the user, they are processed in the operational system. So transform. In the data transformation, you apply the set of functions on extract data to load it into the target system. Data which do not require any transformation is known as the direct move or pass through the data. You can apply the different transformation on extracted data from the source system. For example, you can perform the customized calculation if you want some of the sale review and this is not the database. You can apply the sum formula during the transformation and load of data. For example, if you have the first name and the last name in the table in the different column, you can use the concatenation before the loading because the first name and last name will be display completely. Load. During the load phase, data is loaded into the end target system and it can be flat file or data warehouse system. And tools for the ETL, that is Rapid Miner. So we can see how to download or how to install the Rapid Miner or in our system. So Rapid Miner is a world leading open source system for data mining. Means open source means any can use it or install in our PC. That is free of cost. It is available standalone application for analysis. So here there is the installation steps. First download the Rapid Miner server. It is download from here. There the icon for download. Then installing the Rapid Miner server. Then click on the before you start please note that the everything you will get. Then click to the next. After clicking next, configure the Rapid Miner serving, that is host name, password and ID, all that. So click to the next button, then configure the Rapid Miner server database connection. Here all the some information related to that we can fill it and click to the next. Then install the Hadoop proxy. There is the Hadoop proxy. Here the port number and then click to the finish and click to the install. After completing the installation, once you log in, complete the final installation step. So from the SQL directly we can pull down verify the database. So all these things are done, then your installation get completed. Then there are the data warehousing schema, that is star schema, snowflake schema, and facts consultation schema. So we understand first star schema. For example, as you can see the above given image, that fact table in the center which contain the key every dimension table like deal ID, model ID, date ID, product ID, branch ID, and other attribute like. So this is the diagram, dimension table here, fact table, dimension table. These are the table and related table. These are the attributes. Then characteristic of star schema. Every dimension has in a star schema is represented with the only one table. The dimension table should contain in the set of attributes. The dimension table join the fact table using the foreign key. The fact table would be contain the key and measure. So we can apply the key in every database for the table because we can uniquely extract the record. The dimension table are not normalized. For instance, country ID do not have the country lookup. So all these are characteristic of schema. Then snowflake schema. Snowflake schema is the extension of star schema and it add the additional dimension. It called the snowflakes because it diagram is represented the snowflake. The dimension table are normalized, which split the data into the additional table in the following example. So these are the individual table, the characteristic of snowflake schema. The main benefit of the snowflake schema, it uses smaller disk space. When the required memory is less, easier to implement, then multiple table query perform is reduced. These are the difference between star schema and snowflake schema. So here the simple DB, it database design is complex, then data is normalized and normalized here data structure, then high level data redundancy, here low level. So all these are the comparison. Here the example of Starflex schema we also seen. Then here how to perform the assignment, that is RapidMiner. These are the graphical user interface of RapidMiner. Navigating, these are the repositories, available operator, these are the operator, retrieve and store all these things. These are the parameter which we can set the value. These are the log of activity, this process and window explanation, all the things. So we can and import here the step-by-step explanation. After that we are performing how to visualization of your structure of our data. So first import the data set, that is import the data from my computer. Then we have to select the data location in which we want to store the data, that is my downloads or my picture. Then third one is open the sample data, that is Iris database available in the inbuilt tool. So you can use any type of data. Here the database which we can use. Then fourth one is retrieve operator drag in process. So we can here in operator we can just retrieve the operator here and drag and drop here. The next process retrieve, I can show the process, view it input and output operator. So here we will connect the retrieve operator to the result. By connecting them, click on the repository entry. Here the repository entry, we can click here and select the repository location. Then select the local repository. Here we are select the local repository and also select the sample file which we want to open in our program. Here we are sample2 file. Then join out the operator to the result operator. Here the retrieve and we are joining here result. Then start the execution of current process. We have click on the run button, so it will start the execution of the current process, and then we will get this output likewise. So after clicking here the advanced chart, it will be after clicking here the chart, it will get the different type of visualization of our data. So now the 12th step is you can add the store operator and connect the result operator. Here we are retrieve, then connect, drag and drop the retrieve here and also connect the result. After executing this button, the output will be get here. We can also plot the chart of the sample dataset, like you can select here the historical data, then you can select any type of histogram, bar graph. Also this likewise look or data visualization is display here. So according that we can see how will be implemented. So here we go to the design step. After design state, it will be design how to design and all these things. So these are the visualization. In that visualization, here it is the implementation of a related practical. Here we drag and drop the retrieve, then drop here the store and also connect both are to the result. So here it is the design related to our program, and we are showing the result here. Here the visualization of our data in scatter bubble plot. Then after the histogram, it will get the output of the histogram. Here see, here the